Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to a Let's Talk. In this episode, Mech packages. So we all know that the current system is you buy 3 mechs for set dollars, depending on the weight of the mech, etc., etc. I'm actually going to bring up, now that I'm talking about it, the current mech packs that are available to purchase. Let's go to packages. So every single mech available currently right now is groups of 3, unless they're the heroes. Then they're the pretty much a la carte mechs. Even the new Clan Civil War mechs, Civil War Escalation mechs and the Civil War mechs will clan an Inner Sphere. It is a separate mech, but it's still 3 mechs for a set price, as you can see. If you want to upgrade the collector's pack, it's 4 mechs for a specific price. And then the ultimate is however much, $70, say for example, for the Annihilator here, for a whole bunch of mechs. I think it's 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6 or 7 in total. And to be honest with you, I thought this was supposed to change. So back in I think it was January, they announced that the Javelin would be the last mech to be the whole 3-for pack. It would be the last way they were going to do the sales and all of that stuff, and that was going to be it. They're going to change it because you no longer needed 3 mechs to do it. Well, since then, since the Javelin, we had the Resistance heroes, which were all a la carte. It makes sense, but there was single mechs only. Had Civil War. Well, pretty much it's just like the Javelin. It's just 4 different mechs all available at the same time. So it's basically the exact same still. Group of 3. Clan Heroes 2, well, those are hero mechs. Clan 2C Heroes, still the same thing, just hero mechs. Then we had Civil War Escalation, which is yet again 4 mechs. Strangely enough, all still groups of 3, 4, and 7. Excluding the hero. And then I got thinking, like, what happened? They announced that because of the skill tree, you no longer needed the rule of 3 to kind of play a spoof on Star Wars. And they were going to change everything because you no longer needed to buy 3 mechs. Which to me meant, oh my god, the price is probably going to come down for everything. Heroes are a set price because they're the heroes and they come with all the bonuses and all that stuff. But I could drop $2 to $3 on a mech, no big deal. Well, skill tree came, still no change in packages. Javelin came, still no change in packages. It's very strange. It's very strange. When looking at things like the Javelin, for example, it was very... Okay, I understand why, it was set up the way it was set up, because it's supposed to be the last one. But it never happened. We're still sitting here waiting for this new package system. And it's been 5 months with no whisper, no kind of talk, nothing about what's going on. What have they done in the meantime? Well, they took out things like the modules, for example, and they've added in these things right here. Inner Sphere collection rewards. If you get a collector's edition for the Inner Sphere, well, you get an IS hanging item, which gives you an automatic 5% boost, or another hanging item that gives you a 5% C-bill boost. So you can't even use the 2 of them at the same time. But if you get the collector's edition or the ultimate edition, so in other words, if you spend $70 bloody on one of these 2 Inner Sphere mechs, you get 2 standing items that will give you the same thing. So theoretically, you can get an extra 10% XP boost and a 10% C-bill boost for spending $70. Same with the clan mechs. Well, okay. Interesting to know. Well, are we getting anything else? Oh, look at that. We're getting C-bills in the standard patch. We were getting C-bills, we were getting camos, colors, decals, and standing cockpit items. Oh, wow. pretty much the same stuff. They just kind of swapped in a couple things for like We now have a cockpit item of the mech we bought. So we got a little 2D rendered, or like a little rendered 3D little thing of our own mech. Yay! And 6 million C-bills. Yay. With the clan escalations, well, look at that. It's the same thing still. Decals, colors, patterns, currency, all that stuff. Yay. That's only if you order early, for example. If you don't order early, tough luck. But the same thing still. All these 5% boosts. Well, okay. Is this the new package? Well, no, because we were told that the package would change up this. It would no longer be mechs of 3. Well, if they wanted to do this a certain way, I'd be like, fine, here it is. If you want to buy one mech, it's $5. Or it's $2.50. Want to buy 2? It's 5. If you want to buy 3, it's 10. We'll do $3.69. $3 for a mech. $3.50 for a mech, for God's sakes. So go 3, 6, 10. If you pre-order, it's $15, but you get all these bonuses. If you pay $15, you get an extra title, a badge, and all these extra stuff. I don't know. It's one of those things where I can look at it and it doesn't make sense to me. Make each mech $5 for a light. Okay. Well, what are you going to do with the three mediums, or the 3 clan mediums versus, 3 inner sphere mediums? Like, you can't make them really the same price, but you kind of can. Well, the way I look at it is simple. If they came up with the idea and realized that the current pack system of 3 mechs per pack will make them more money. I even fired off a message to them, and I find it funny that when you message them and you say that you love the event, you love what's going on with the event and all that stuff, your message gets retweeted within usually a good 10-15 minutes. But then you message them with a simple question, very, very simple question actually, and it was me. I fired off a quick little Twitter. I'm not going to actually show you my Twitter, but I believe I sent them... here it is right here. 4 days ago. Love the new mechs. I have to ask, were you guys not going to change the packages up straight structure-wise once this skill tree was out? So that was 4 days ago. Now, I can understand them getting lots of messages and all this stuff. Makes sense. But what I find is funny is I look back at 4 days ago, and on a couple different directions I tweeted in, all of them retweeted things from 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 3 days ago. Mine just kind of disappeared. It's kind of funny, it's... I don't want to say they're bad at what they're doing. I don't want to say it looks kind of hanky. But I just want to, I do want to say that to someone who's spent money on the game, to someone who spends a lot of time on the game, someone who's very passionate about the game, I look at it and then I see something like this where they're pushing Twitch a lot. They're pushing their sales a lot. Their packages. They're pushing their events a lot. But then when someone has a question about something that they stated publicly, suddenly it's all quiet on the Western Front. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Am I saying that they ignored it? No. It may have gotten lost in the kerfuffle. I haven't had a chance to retweet them yet to ask a second time. But I do find it kind of humorous that if I fire off a Twitter to them saying that I'm live streaming, it'll get retweeted. If I fire off one a few moments later or a few moments before asking this question, it doesn't. That rubs me the wrong way. Even if we got a simple answer and a simple response, just saying we were rethinking it. When we said it, we were talking about the fact that it was theoretical. If you reread it, the following in the following news announcement, it says we were looking at possibly doing it. If it says that, no big deal. Problem is that I also now can't find it anywhere on the website. Where all of a sudden, like I know they mentioned it somewhere in one of the roadmaps. I can't figure it out. I can't find it. But they said they were going to look at it. So it's one of those moments where I'm wondering if they may have just kind of brushed it aside and realized that to them economically is a bad idea. If they had announced it and even said, like, listen, the whole a la carte thing for a mech, it's good in theory. But when we broke down the economics of the idea, we realized that it wasn't a good economical package for ourselves. Because in the end run, we wouldn't be making money. We actually would be losing money on the mechs being sold. Good. Okay. Thank you for telling me the honest to God truth. If they say nothing, then that tells me that either they're ignoring it or whatever. So what I'm asking for people to do is this: fire off a Twitter message. Ask them about it, because theoretically this could save you, the consumer, money. They said they were going to change up the packaging. Well, let's get an actual response from them. Being here in the 2-cent army, I guess you could call it. Try to figure out, like, hey, you said you were going to be changing up the packages. So what are you doing? As a consumer, I wouldn't mind knowing. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to be doing a live stream probably as this goes live-ish. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.